Okay, so a little more on linear functions. Linear functions are functions that can be written in the form y equals f of x equals mx plus b. They might also just, say y equals mx plus b or f of x equals mx plus b. They might not have y equals f of x, but it's the same thing. When you have it written in this form, like for instance y equals 2x plus 1, for example, you can very quickly read off what the slope is. The slope is m equals 2. It's always the coefficient in front of the x term. The y-intercept is b equals 1. Now let's say they give you a line that isn't in standard form right away. Let's say they start out giving you something like negative 2y plus 3 equals 4x minus 2. Then they ask you for the slope and the y-intercept. Well, all you have to do here is just algebraically solve this for y. You get y on one side of the equation, so it has the form y equals mx plus b, and then read off what the slope and the y-intercept is. So you would start by just subtracting 3 from both sides. So on the left side, you'd be left with negative 2y is equal to 4x minus 2 minus 3. So minus 5. Okay, so already we're a little bit closer to y equals mx plus b form. In order to isolate y completely, you have to divide both sides by negative 2y. Or excuse me, just negative 2. I'm sorry, negative 2. Okay, so on the left side, you're going to be left with just y. On the right side, you have 4x divided by negative 2. So that's going to be negative 2x minus 5 divided by negative 2. So that's actually going to become positive, then 5 over 2. So now your slope is m equals negative 2. The y-intercept is b equals 5 over 2. Okay, so all we did was just started here and algebraically solved this for y to get y on one side. And so now it's in this format. And that's it. It's that simple. Let's do another one. For y plus 3x equals 7. So again, we just want to isolate y. So we can start by subtracting 3x from both sides. So 4y plus 3x minus 3x is 0. So on the left side, you're just left with 4y. On the right side, you have 7 minus 3x. Now just divide both sides by 4. So now you have y equals 7 over 4 minus 3 over 4 x. And so now you can just sort of rearrange that. Just write the negative 3/4 in the front, negative 3/4 x plus 7 over 4. And so now it's in y equals mx plus b format. And so you can read off that the slope m is negative 3/4 and the y-intercept b is 7 fourths. Okay.